not diving in, with not knowing, we saw the treasure, they never did. There was a time when the police were there, and it was like a wrap-up for the crime, but I'm happy with it. And again, the water work in it really was, I think, the most ambitious and impressive and unique component of it, and I give a lot of credit to Pete Zuccarini and his crew for being able to pull it off. In fact, we had so many great visuals, underwater visuals, that we ended up sort of compiling this credit sequence. This was the cave that I was talking about at Staniel Key. Jessica was just very, very comfortable in the water. She could go down the deepest, stay down the longest, least affected by the cold, and she loved lording that over Paul and Scott. She had a great double too, Megan. Well, we had a number of doubles, water doubles, because none of them could stay in the water for more than 20-30 minutes before they went hypothermic, so they were swapping them in and out. But Alex and Megan did the lion's share of the doubling work. That was the bathing suit that I originally thought she was going to wear, and then we swapped it out. And so even actually, if you look at the film, you'll see some continuity errors. Jessica's wearing one bathing suit in a certain angle, and then we cut to the other. Her bathing suit mysteriously changes. But that's Jessica. She wasn't scared of the sharks. She didn't like the tiger sharks. She drew the line at really going in the water with the tiger sharks, which was, I think, quite smart, because the tiger sharks weren't happy to be there. The reef sharks, they were used to being around people. The tigers were not, so you had to be much more careful and guarded with them. It was an interesting experience. We were in so many situations where no one else could get there, none of the executives, none of the producers, so it was really, oftentimes I couldn't even get to the locations. Things would happen underwater, Pete would come up, and I would just say, how'd it go? And he'd say, great, and then we'd wait 5 days to get the dailies back and see what happened. And of course, Rick Delago was there with me the whole time, and, troubleshooting and making my life easier, which I thank him for. But it was really, like in so many things, like we took advantage of the natural beauty and power of Hawaii. I think this really took great advantage of the Bahamas and the underwater environment there. I'd always loved that shot. It was just that shot we did in the test and trying to figure out some way to include it in the movie, and there it is. So thank you for listening.